The Light Fantastic by Terry Pratchett, read by Nigel Planer. The sun rose slowly, as if it wasn't sure it was worth all the effort. Another disk day dawned, but very gradually, and this is why. When light encounters a strong magical field, it loses all sense of urgency, it slows right down. And on the disk world the magic was embarrassingly strong, which meant that the soft yellow light of dawn flowed over the sleeping landscape like the caress of a gentle lover, or, as some would have it, like golden syrup. It paused to fill up valleys. It piled up against mountain ranges. When it reached Cori Celesti, the 10-mile spire of grey stone and green ice that marked the hub of the disk and was the home of its gods, it built up in heaps until it finally crashed in great lazy tsunami, as silent as velvet, across the dark landscape beyond. It was a sight to be seen on no other world. Of course, no other world was carried through the starry infinity on the backs of 4 giant elephants, who were themselves perched on the shell of a giant turtle. His name, or her name, according to another school of thought, was Great Artuin. He, or as it might be, she, will not take a central role in what follows, but it is vital to an understanding of the disk that he or she is there, down below the mines and sea ooze and fake fossil bones put there by a creator with nothing better to do than upset archaeologists and give them silly ideas. Great Artuin, the star turtle, shell-frosted with frozen methane, pitted with meteor craters, and scoured with asteroidal dust. Great Artuin, with eyes like ancient seas and a brain the size of a continent through which thoughts moved like little glittering glaciers. Great Artuin of the great slow sad flippers and star-polished carapace, labouring through the galactic night under the weight of the disk. As large as worlds, as old as time, as patient as a brick. Actually, the philosophers have got it all wrong. Great Artuin is in fact having a great time. Great Artuin is the only creature in the entire universe that knows exactly where it is going. Of course, philosophers have debated for years about where Great Artuin might be going, and have often said how worried they are that they might never find out. They're due to find out in about 2 months, and then they're really going to worry. Something else that has long worried the more imaginative philosophers on the disk is the question of Great Artuin's sex, and quite a lot of time and trouble has been spent in trying to establish it once and for all. In fact, as the great dark shape drifts past like an endless tortoise-shell hairbrush, the results of the latest effort are just coming into view. Tumbling past, totally out of control, is the bronze shell of the potent Voyager, a sort of Neolithic spaceship built and pushed over the edge by the astronomer priests of Krull, which is conveniently situated on the very rim of the world, and proves, whatever people say, that there is such a thing as a free launch. Inside the ship is Twoflower, the disk's first tourist. He had recently spent some months exploring it, and is now rapidly leaving it for reasons that are rather complicated but have to do with an attempt to escape from Krull. This attempt has been 1000% successful. But despite all the evidence that he may be the disk's last tourist as well, he is enjoying the view. Plunging along some 2 miles above him is Rincewind the Wizard, in what on the disk passes for a spacesuit. Picture it as a diving suit designed by men who have never seen the sea. 6 months ago he was a perfectly ordinary failed wizard. Then he met Twoflower, was employed at an outrageous salary as his guide, and has spent most of the intervening time being shot at, terrorized,